So let's clear up the confusion right from the start. When we talk about Moleskin, we're not talking about Moleskin with an E, referring to the Moleskin brand who are known for making notebooks, nor are we delving into discussions about skin blemishes. We're talking about moleskin fabric, not crafted from the skin of moles though. Actually, mohair, also known as moleskin, was once used as coats, trousers, hats, and gloves worn by British high society. And because of the small size of the moles, it takes about 500 moles to create one long coat. But no, that's not what we're talking about today. Today's topic is about moleskin fabric, which is a material crafted entirely from 100% cotton. Hi YouTube, welcome to the Gradient Journey. So today I'll briefly go over the characteristics and history of moleskin fabric. I'll then go over this moleskin CPO shirt that I picked up from Iron Heart and my review on it. And finally, my thoughts as to why I think this is such an interesting fabric. But before we begin, thank you for watching and subscribe for more videos like these. Alright, so just a quick fit check. I am wearing the moleskin shirt from Iron Heart. I have here the UES waffle shirt, weighing at 16.5 ounces. Filson jacket, copper selvage canvas from Rogue Territory, and Thursday boots. Apparently moleskin dates all the way back to medieval times, and is typically used by farmers and hunters. The fabric is comfortable, durable, warm, wind and rain resistant. Due to its dense weave, and it's a fustian fabric, meaning it's a heavy cloth woven from cotton. It's great for any season, especially during the autumn months, and maybe less so during the summer months, as it's not as breathable as other fabrics due to how dense the weave is. In the 1800s, steelworkers used moleskin aprons and pants for protection from molten metals. There were also uses of the fabric in the medical field, where moleskin can be used to treat blisters. In the audiovisual production field, like me as a YouTuber, moleskin is attached around the lavalier mic, so that the way when your body rubs against the mic, it will dramatically reduce the amount of noise created by the clothing. I guess. From the 1960s to the 1990s, the German military uniforms were all made out of moleskin, and moleskin has various other applications in men's workwear as well. The British actually mainly used moleskin fabric for their trousers at the end of the 19th century and is still used today. The texture of the fabric, I would say, is in between felt and suede, so it's very comfortable to wear without having to sacrifice any of the warmth. Introducing the IHSH-216. I picked this one up at Osaka's Iron Heart brick and mortar store. It was recommended to me by their sales rep. He mentioned that this is a very popular shirt and highly recommended it to me. Now, I'm not a huge fan of everything that Iron Heart makes, and my fiance isn't really the biggest fan of some of their colorways. By the way, have you seen this Iron Heart flannel in yellow and brown? It's so weird. It kind of reminds me of, well, but it's unique enough that I kind of like it. But this is the one here that both caught our eyes, as it's one that we can unanimously agree that looks great, and is by far my favorite Iron Heart shirt. Jacket, shirt, jacket, overshirt. It's a CPO shirt for sure. CPO stands for Chief Petty Officer, and that's because it's a shirt that was issued to the US Navy back in the 1930s. CPO shirts are typically less tapered to facilitate layering. At that time, those CPO overshirts were made out of wool and usually comes with one pocket with no hand warmers. So Iron Heart took the liberty to create a more modern style for today's day and age. What I found interesting is that you have this combination of history behind moleskin and their rugged durability, look, and as well as the history of a CPO shirt. Just really cool in my opinion. Alright, so let's talk about some specifications. This comes in about 10 ounces per square yard. Copper snaps, side seam gussets with chain stitch runoff, brown bobbin thread accents, 2 chest pockets with flaps, side hand warmer pockets. And of course, this is 100% cotton. I have this one in navy. If you do plan on purchasing one, unfortunately, this particular model is no longer in stock unless you were to buy it used. Self Edge does have this particular one in black, which is apparently an exclusive of theirs. I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested in it. There's also the IHSH-216, which was released in 2022, and I believe it's their latest and greatest Moleskin CPO shirt. And they still have some sizes in stock. The only difference I can find between the two shirts is that the IHSH-331 comes in at 12 ounces per square yard, and it has yokes on the shoulders similar to a Western shirt. I'm unsure if the sizing is similar or not, so you'll have to check the sizing guide. I was actually going to originally purchase the IHSH for the Redline Rally. By the way, the Redline Rally is a fading competition similar to the Indigo Invitationals, but for tops instead of jeans. Registration is open now, and the competition is starting this June. Anyways, I did a bit of digging, and one important key detail about this CPO Moleskin shirt is that it has a reactive dye, meaning that the cotton fibers form a covalent bond with the dye, and as a result, this shirt will retain the color, i.e. it's not really great for fading. If there was another shirt made out of moleskin that fades, I would have brought that one to the Redline Rally competition due to how much I enjoy wearing this type of fabric. Alright, so here are my final thoughts. This is the first time I have ever owned anything that's made out of moleskin, and all I have to say is I love it. The fabric is comfortable yet durable, somewhat wind and rain resistant, and it's exceptionally warm. It's not as breathable as other pieces I own, but then again, it's not like I wear heritage fashion during the summer anyways. I'm 130 to 135 pounds for reference, 5'5", and I'm wearing a small size. I'm usually in an XS in other brands, but because we're dealing with Japanese sizing, you may need to go up 1 to 2 sizes. If I were to wear this in a medium though, the sleeves and the length of the shirt would be too long, so I opted for a small size. This may be akin to a CPO style shirt, or maybe the way that Iron Heart makes this particular shirt, but I feel like the cuff opening and arms are a bit tight. I would imagine if you had huge biceps that this shirt wouldn't really fit. For example, I have this Iron Heart Western flannel in small as a comparison, and the arms are less snug than the CPO shirt. Every time I take off the shirt, I have to undo the cuff button snaps in order to take it off. Not that I'm complaining, it's just something that I'm not really used to, and I do believe it's just the style of the CPO shirt. So yeah, it doesn't really feel like a jacket, as I can't really layer too much underneath, maybe a sweatshirt at most. And it doesn't really feel like a shirt either, as I can't really seem to throw a jacket on top. Well, with the exception of this Filson jacket, but that's an exception, as this is a very, very large coat on me. So anyways, I guess that's what a jack shirt is. Not quite a shirt, not quite a jacket, somewhere in between. Iron Heart labels this like a shirt. If you take a look at their ID number, IHSH-216, the SH would probably stand for shirt. Just like how IHJ, the J would stand for jacket. Anyways, I have a question for the audience now. Why do you think moleskin is not as popular as other fabrics, such as denim? Is it the name, or is it the fact that it doesn't fade? It does have history in men's workwear, just like denim, and it's pretty durable if you ask me. If I had to guess, it comes down to commercialization. Levi jeans popularized denim throughout the world, but there are no trailblazers for moleskin, I guess. I like moleskin, and I just think that it will be nice to see more moleskin products out there. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the fade side. Ciao.